Hello Paddock crew and welcome back to Her Paddock. I'm Lisa, and if this is your first time joining me, welcome. This is a podcast where we make Formula 1 fun, easy to understand, and proving that every woman has a place in this incredible sport. Now, if there is ever a race to get excited about, it's this one. Because this week's Formula 1 is coming home. This is the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. Now, whether you're a lifelong fan or you've only just discovered F1, this is one of those races that always delivers. So today, let's talk about why Silverstone is one of the most iconic circuits in motorsport. Who to watch, what to expect, and why I genuinely think that every Formula 1 fan should experience it at least once. So let's start with the basics. Silverstone is in Northamptonshire, try getting that out, right here in the UK, or in England. And what makes it so special is it isn't where it is, it's what happened there. Back in 1950, Silverstone hosted the very first Formula 1 World Championship race. Try getting that out in one. Think about that for a second. Every world champion you've ever heard of, every legendary driver, every incredible moment, it started here. And that's why this race always feels different. It's history, it's tradition, it's home. Now, one of my favourite things about the British Grand Prix isn't actually the racing, it's the fans. Thousands and thousands of people camp for days before the race. You'll see flags from every team, family, friends, people dressed in ridiculous costumes, and it's like a massive festival where everybody happens to love Formula 1. The noise. When the lights go out, honestly, it gives anybody goosebumps. Now let's talk about the circuit itself. Silverstone is fast, really fast. Drivers absolutely love it because it's so much of the lap is about the confidence. There are some famous corners that you'll hear commentators talking about all weekend. Corpse Corner, where drivers arrive at unbelievable speeds. Maggotts and Becketts, probably one of the greatest sequence of corners in the world. And then you've got Stowe, Vale and Club to finish the lap. If you're watching for the first time this weekend, don't worry about remembering every corner, because even I struggle with it. Just watch how quickly the cars change direction. It's incredible. Now let's talk about drivers. Obviously, I'm a McLaren fan, so yes, we're going to keep a very close eye on Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. But this is the home race of several British drivers, and you can guarantee they've got an incredible reputation from the crowd and a reception. Home races bring extra pressure, but they're always bringing extra motivation. Fans can really lift a driver up. Believe me, they really can. If you're new to Formula 1, here's things I'd keep an eye on this weekend. Watch the start. The first lap is usually chaotic. Watch the pit stops. Sometimes races are won or lost in just a couple of seconds. And I mean a couple of seconds. Listen to the team radio. This gives you a brilliant insight into what happens behind the scenes. And finally, don't just watch the drivers who are leading. Some of the best races happen further down the field. Now, if you watch with Sky, you can actually press the red button and go on to different drivers. I'm not sure whether Now TV do that, because I watch through Now TV. But I watch through two different apps. So I'll watch the race. I think, actually, I'm lying. It's a big fat lie, that. I do know you can do it on Now TV, because I jump from the telemetry, what you can watch on it's normally the red button, to certain drivers, as well as having the race running on the telly as normal, because I'm nosy, clearly. Now, every weekend here on Her Paddock, I want to celebrate somebody helping shape Formula 1. And this week, I want to shine a light on Bernie Collins. If you've ever watched Formula 1 coverage and wondered how commentators seem to predict pit stops or explain race strategy so clearly, chances are you've heard Bernie. Before becoming a broadcaster, she worked as a race strategist in Formula 1. She's brilliant at tracking something that seems incredibly complicated and makes it understandable. And honestly, that's exactly what I hope to do with this podcast. So if you've never really paid attention to strategy before, this weekend, listen carefully when Bernie explains why a team has made that certain decision. You'll be amazed just how much adds to the race. Now, it's time to put my neck on the line. I think McLaren are going to fight to be right at the front this weekend. Silverstone suits a fast-paced, high-speed car, and if everything comes together, I genuinely think we're in for an incredible race. However, as much as I think McLaren are going to fight, I also think we need to watch out for Mercedes and Ferrari, especially Lewis Hamilton. Now, whether that prediction comes back to haunt me, we'll find out on Sunday. Clearly. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Her Paddock. If you watch the British Grand Prix this weekend, I'd love to know who you're supporting and what you're most looking forward to. Obviously, you know you can find me on TikTok, and at some point you will be able to find this on YouTube, but I'm still slowly working on that. After this race, I'll be back with a full race review, where we'll break down everything that happened, celebrate the stars of the weekend, and yes, probably have a little mourn if McLaren give me any heart attacks, which is probably going to happen. Until next time, enjoy the race. I've been Lisa, this is Her Paddock, and remember, every woman deserves a place on the grid. Have a great day.